Hey, sports-wise, I just wanted to come on here real quick. Just wanted to make a breaking announcement, guys. DeMeco Ryans has been hired as the new head coach of the Texans. So the Texans they've got DeMeco Ryans. So that leaves only Arizona and also Denver that need a coach. So there's only one guy out there so far, and that's Peyton, Sean Payton. So we'll have to wait and see which direction he goes. I don't know. It's going to be a tight twist here. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here real quick and do a quick video. DeMeco Ryans. DeMeco Sports already. Yeah, breaking news. DeMeco Ryans has been hired as the new head coach of the Texans. The Broncos were trying to get him, but they were unable to get him. You got Walmart owners. They're cheap. You got Rob Walton, and then Penner owns the team, and then Condoleezza Rice. So Condoleezza Rice and Penner is the sister of Rob Walton. So she's basically Walton Penner. But she owns not as much percentage. Rob Walton owns about 70%. And then Condoleezza Rice owns 10%. And then Walton Penner owns the rest of the percent of the Denver Broncos. So, and they're the new ownership. They just recently purchased that team. So that's the news, guys. Yeah, sports, man. Sports is really big on YouTube. It gains you lots of subscribers. I'd love to turn this channel into a sports channel. I really would. It'll leaps and bounds. It'll jump me to another level on YouTube if I turn this channel into a sports channel. Just to let you guys know. Going to be a lot more sports here, guys. So anyway, breaking news. DeMeco Ryans hired as the new head coach of the Texans. That is good to go. Good news. Good news for them. Bad news for the Cardinals. Bad news for the Denver Broncos. They may not be able to get Sean Payton. And a lot of guys that are out there for hire don't want to leave their teams. So, who knows? It's anybody's guess. We'll have to wait and see if you were supposed to fill. Well, I would have loved to fill Camo Dave's shoes for sure, but I can't get any of his people to come in here. I lost 15 subscribers in the last week. So I had to come on. I had to do a sports broadcast here. So breaking news, folks. That is it. That's all I got to say. Let's see. It's a little bit late. You stay up all night, my life. So that's how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles here, Phoenix Open. Yeah. Phoenix Open's going on this week, too. So, and also the Barrett-Jackson. I want to announce the Barrett-Jackson car auction is going on right now as we speak and selling. So if you're into that type of thing, going out looking at, fancy cars, that cost you millions of dollars, then that's the place to be, If you got that kind of money, of course I don't, but be nice. You got football players, their hobby is cars, Look at Jay Leno. Jay Leno's here. He is. You got the Super Bowl here. You got the golf tournament here. You got the car auction. There's so much to do here, Think of the car rental business. Think about that. Are these diversity hires like... But that's a big hire. DeMeco Ryans, that's a big hire. I would have loved the Cardinals to get him. He flat out turned the Cardinals down. He wouldn't even come in for an interview. Shot him down right from the get-go. Right out of the gate, he turned them down. So, I don't know who we're going to get. It looks like Mike Flores is the guy that is going to end up being the coach. There is an offensive coordinator for Kansas City. He was available at one point, but he's now come out and said that he doesn't want to be a head coach, and he doesn't want to leave the Kansas City Chiefs. So there's a guy that took his name out of the running. Dallas, their guy took his name out of the bucket, or the bucket list of people that you could try to snag for a coach. But I don't know. I think it's, to me, it's looking more. I'd love to see the Cardinals get Sean Payton. I think they can do it. Because Bidwell's, he's got the money. He's rich. He's not as rich as the owners of the Denver Broncos. The Waltons, Walmart. He's worth $70 billion. Rob Walton, and of course his sister's is about 20% ownership, and then Condoleezza Rice is the 10% ownership of that's the breakdown of the ownership of the Denver Broncos for you guys, in case you didn't know. So maybe I could get some of those people over from Arizona Sports Fan Channel. I'm going to come in there and say, hey, I'm doing a sports channel. It's not going to be as big as Mike's channel, but I think I can really get this channel to, around maybe 5,000 subscribers if I do that. Maybe I can get half his people. I don't know. You're worth $48 in food. Well, that's I got money in that too, Tasha. I think I got, how much? I only get $20 a month, so I don't get much. But I haven't used the card in the last 2 months. Do they take your money away, Tasha, when you have food stamp money and you don't use it from the previous month? Do they take that away from you and get you right back down to zero? Or do you get the, let's say you don't use it for 3 months, I get 20. That would mean I have $60 in 3 months. Would that? I don't know. I'm asking. I'm throwing the question out there. I got a small channel here. I only get 4 people in here. I don't get much. I lost a lot of subscribers. I dumped off a lot of people in the last stream. They weren't being creditable. They weren't worthy people to be in here, really. I can only do what I can do. But I'm not here, to get 20 people, because 20 people is not doing anything for your channel. It's not. You're not getting unless you're getting subscribers jumping in on the bandwagon, then yeah, it's doing you some good. But otherwise, it's really not doing much for you. According to what I think. It's you banned Charles. Yeah, I banned Charles, and I you know what? He just can't be nice. It's not about getting 20, 50, 60 people in here. It's not. So it's about the quality of the people that come in here. Quality's better than quantity, at this point in time. That's the way I see it. Tasha, it's all about quality. I got to get quality people. I got some quality people in here right now. If I only have 4 people in here and they're quality people, then I've won. I won the game. I went to bat. I didn't strike out. I got a home run. That's the way I look at it in terms of sports. Weather, what is it, about 65 degrees out here in Quartzsite. I don't know what it is in Tampa, Florida. Yeah, quality. What about Tampa, Florida? What's the weather there? Give me a weather report from Tampa, Florida, real quick. Of course, I could always check it myself, but I got you here, Tasha. So what's the weather? 80? 75? What is it? What's your low temperature go down to? See, that's another thing. I got to open my box. I'll do a review. I'm going to do an open box review on a product that I bought. I still got to do the review on the stand mixer, too. I did watch a video on it off of YouTube. It's a cheap mixer, but hey, if you're not using it but once every other month, then yeah, that stand mixer will do its diligence and do its work and do a halfway decent job. I just need to make some pizza dough, right? Make some pierogies. So I'll be a lot of pierogi making. I'll show you guys the pierogies. We'll do a baking video, but We're not ready quite yet. Not quite yet. We got Joni in here. It's 31 degrees there. Oh my God, that's cold, man. I felt 28. That was just brutal to me. It was brutal. So we got Joni Portwood, we got Tasha Teeling, we got Big Tim, Tall Tim in here. Should have called his channel Tall Tim. That's the channel name we should have given it. We could always change that name, Tim. We could go into the settings and we could change it to Tall Tim. I like that better than My Life. My Life sounds like that TV show with Jay Leno. What's that show called? God, I'm trying to think of the name of that show. I can't, for the like of me, come up with it. Let's see, I mean, we got some people left here. So, yeah, and the guy next to me, he left because he said it was too noisy in the morning, and he didn't like the noise. He thought, oh, and then the fire, too. He got kind of, he says we're kind of bunched up close to one another. He said if somebody catches on fire, there's a danger there. I guess you're right. I told him, I said, I don't know what else to say. It's a gamble. You know, you say you put a solar system in, you wire it wrong, or you're using too much power out of it than it can do, than it can handle, then you catch fire, you know. And if you're not there at the rig, then boom. But at least if you got, you know, fire retardant in the rig and you're there, and you smell the burning, you can get it put out before it turns into a major disaster, you know. I guess they took that rig out of here. Yeah, they got it out of here. So they came in with a tow truck and ripped it out of the camp area here in Quartzsite. Let's see. I'm in my... Oh, well, how you keep them warm in there, Joni? How you keep them warm in it? What kind of heater are you running in there? You're probably plugged into electricity too. That's a big plus. I'll do a, you know what? I could do a review on this product here. Check this product out. Hold on a second here. I'll show you here. This is a heating blanket. Check this out. A guy gave it. The guy that was camped in here, he's gone now, but I said I needed a blanket, so he said, I got a brand new heating blanket. I'll just give it to you. So it's brand spanking new. Hold on a second, hand me. Show you how it, let me put this down here a second. Here, I'll show you see, here's the control, see? You just go down. I just crank it all the way up. And then you're on. The only thing I don't really, the only thing I don't care about really is this button right here. So I'm kind of doing a review and a video all in one. So yeah, you turn that off and see, when you're sleeping, you could kick this thing easily. It could bounce off the button and turn it off. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But besides that, it's keeping, it radiates a lot of heat in here and does a really good job. Get back. Does a good job. You're gonna go swimming with those. Oh, you're gonna swim with the dolphins? How about sharks? They got good sharks in there, in the waters there. You could swim with alligators too. Go into the swampland and take a swimming swamp bath with the gators. Yeah, go to Chandler's Wildlife. You should since you're in Florida, Tasha. Why don't you go and reach out to those guys? Go into their video and say, "Hey, I would like a tour of your snake, your snake house." You know, and then Chandler could show you through the snakes. You know, the different kinds of snakes he has in there. And then there's Tyler Nolan tattoos. If you want a tattoo, you know, get with Tyler. He can get you a tattoo. He's gonna put up a furnace, 24,000. Oh my God, that. For a small camper, that's enough to burn you out of the thing. You know, I've got the big buddy heater, and that thing cranks out. Well, I don't have your number, Revelator. In case you didn't know, I looked up your number. Your number's not. I have your number, but you got a different number now. So I don't have your new number. That's what I'm trying to say. So RV Davy doesn't have your new telephone number. So I can't get a hold of you that way. I could just get you on the stream, the YouTube stream. As a YouTuber can, right? Am I a YouTuber? Hell, I don't know. I just a regular Joe Blow guy, No, nothing special. No special kicks. Paralyzed guy, can't use his feet. I can use everything else, just can't use my feet. I could grab onto things. It's just how I have to do it. But yeah, I'll do a video. So basically, I did a review, and technically with this blanket here, it works really good. I'm telling you what, man, it keeps you warm at night. Even though it might be cold in the air, it's warm with this thing. So that's one thing I could say. Honestly, one thing I could say about that. So that's Serpent keeps showing up uninvited with those ghost kids. Yeah, go to Chandler's Wildlife. Yeah, we did a blanket review here, Revelator. A guy in here in the park here gave me a brand new electric heater, full size. It's not the one that runs on 12 volt. This is the real deal one here. It works great. You know what? What is the name of this thing? I'm trying to see the name on it. Let's see, what do we got here? There is some information here, if I can try to see what it is here, if I could read. There's nothing that tells me the name of the product here. Got a model tracking number. 100% polyester. Let's see. Doesn't say, so I really can't tell you much on that. Let's see, let me look at the remote control. See if that says anything. It's just says blankets. It says, let's see here. God, it's hard to read. Called Biddeford blankets. Biddeford blankets. Yeah. Phoenix Open. There we go. We got some information here. Phoenix Open. Let's see. February 6, 2023 to 2/12/23. The day of the Super Bowl. So I don't think there'll be very many people watching golf. There'll be too much interest in the game, the football game here. The Super Bowl events going on here are going on in Phoenix. I'm not in Phoenix, so I won't be around it. So I participated in the last Super Bowl that was here in Phoenix. So yeah, I went to the Phoenix Open. It's actually technically it should be called the Scottsdale Open because it's in Scottsdale, but they call it the Phoenix. It's not even in Phoenix. It's in my old neighborhood. It's where I grew up, going to high school. My high school days. That goes back a while. So Scottsdale's been around. Yeah, when I first moved to Scottsdale, it was relatively new. I think of it. It was 1965 when I got here. 1965 when I got to Scottsdale. Different setup. Scottsdale altogether was not. It was basically a cow town. Scottsdale wasn't rich. I mean, I'm not saying it. There wasn't money in Scottsdale. There probably a little bit, but not like it is today. Scottsdale's a wealthy town, man. It's just about money there. As my life, Tim knows all about Scottsdale. It's about people, big pocketbooks, It's about how much plastic you can obtain, Let's see, when are you getting that emergency cranial surgery? What's that for my ears? I got eye issues. I know that. So I do have 2 cataracts, or one in each eye, I should say. But it is what it is. I can still see, but I'll have to do something about it. When I get to Flagstaff, I'll deal with it. Until I get to Flagstaff. I'm not going to be in Flagstaff for a while. Believe me, it's just too damn cold up there. Too much snow. It was snowing there last night. It was snowing in Prescott, actually. 5,000 foot level. Matter of fact, it was snowing almost down to the desert location. It was just north of Phoenix on I-17, about Carefree Highway, just a hair north of Carefree Highway. It was already snowing right around there. It actually was even snowing back. It was snowing at the wall where the Walmart was or is in Anthem. So yeah, snow in the greater Phoenix area. Phoenix is higher in elevation. It's at the 2,000 foot level when you get to North Phoenix. You get down in the central Phoenix area, you're at 1,200, or 1,000 feet elevation. So you're climbing 1,000 feet in about 10 miles of driving, basically, in the Phoenix area. So basically, when you live in Phoenix, the greater Phoenix area, when you're at the bottom, you're anywhere in the Phoenix area, as long as when you go north, you're going up in elevation, and you're climbing a mountain, basically. No snow in, we got a snow report here, and there's no snow in Show Low. So Show Low has no snow. I'm going to make that point. Janice, #1. We got Janice here, yeah. She. Now, this is as quality get. Quality gets really good when Janice comes in here. That's what you call quality. All you guys that are in here are quality right now. I don't have anybody that's not quality in here. Everybody's really good. People are really, you can really depend on everybody in here. So, Davey. But it is what it is, Mr. Revelator. I don't know how I'm ever going to get your Phoenix phone number. You're in the, where are you at? You're at the Cracker Barrel, right? You're hanging at Cracker Barrel up there in North Phoenix. They're at Deer Valley Road. Deer Valley Road and I-17. You got a Denny's right over there. That's one good thing. And you got the Waffle House on the other side of it. Just across the street. Got a good choice. 2 choices of food over there. There's quite a bit of food over there, actually. Phoenix is a mecca for fast food restaurants. Mecca. Yeah. No way. You're not in Los Angeles. No way. Your truck could never make that trip. You told me your truck was practically breaking down as I was talking to you. And it's too hard you can't park a trailer in Los Angeles area. It's really bad in LA. Believe me. It's one of the worst places an RVer could go to if you're trying to camp out somewhere in boondock. LA is not the place to do it. Phoenix is not the place either. I'll tell you, Phoenix is really bad when it comes to that. Cracker Barrel you can go to. There's a few places you can hang out, but they're cracking down on all this stuff. Let's see, it snowed this morning here, but it's... Oh, it melted off. Janice. Let's see what else we got. We got AZ, Arizona. Let's see, that's Bird's Nest draws a lot. Yeah, the Bird's Nest draws a lot of freaking hot chicks. The golf tournament does too. I was sitting at the golf tournament. I was at the fence when the guys were practicing, teeing off on the range there, and my goodness, the women are dressed up. They are freaking hot as hot. You got makeup caked on, thick red lipstick, glittery lipstick, They look good. Their hair is enormous, big hair. Hair's all done. They're maked up. And they're there. They're there to find a single golfer and try to see if they can land a husband, at the golf tournament. There's a lot of, think of all the money that's in the Phoenix area right now. God, there's tons of cash just walking around. Man, you just fall, walk and go to where their car is, and that'll kind of tell you the story. Especially if you see a Porsche or Lamborghini or something like that, then that's like hitting the jackpot. But let's see. Let's see. Davey got hit in the head with the errant drive. I know I was a good golfer. I wouldn't say I'm not a pro golfer, but I was a decent golfer. Decent. I was not a championship golfer though, but I could definitely play the game. Not now I can't. Boy, I wish I could. I would be playing on the golf course. Believe me, I love golf. Yeah, so that's a sport I'd cover, no doubt about it. I don't know about Tiger Woods this year. I don't know who the big golfers are on the tour right now. I don't know. I'd have to look into it. We got a pretty good crowd in here right now. We got 15 people in here. At the RV Davey Resort here in Quartzsite, Arizona. Yep, the RV Davey Resort in Quartzsite, Arizona. Folks, we're coming to you live from Quartzsite. Yeah, Quartzsite. Good old Quartzsite, Arizona. I was looking at the Big Tent event. A lot of people, the full tiny house people did a video on the white tent. I think I left a video on the message for the economic refugees to see if they can get a business card for the mobility scooters. The lightweight ones, the ones that fold up. Yeah, see if I can mount it on this RV somehow. Yeah, I need a mount on the front. That would be the best place to put it, really. That way I could see it. I can get out of the RV, grab around, and be able to grab onto it off of a hitch that can be put on the front. Put a full-size hitch on the front and go from there and see how that works. Let's see. Sports, but anyway, I just wanted to, let's see, what exclusive. Anyway, about sports, we got a new coach in the Texans got a good coach. He should, problem is he's got a lot of work to do because the Texans don't have a lot to work with. And Arizona's the same way. Even though I'm a Cardinal fan, I support my Arizona Cardinals. She even got my hat on here. See? Cardinal hat. I support them. But they're not doing well. They have some problems they got to solve there too. They were a playoff team last year, and then all of a sudden they came back with a few players lost and they fell apart. Give us details on that. The fire? Well, the fire is over now. I don't know much about it other than the rig caught fire. They took it out of here. And nobody knows anything really, because the guy wasn't at the rig when it burnt down. He basically came back here and he spent about 5 minutes here, from what people were saying, and then he left. Called his insurance, and it's just a wait. I'm sure they'll be able to redo his RV. I'm sure, unless they just total it out, and he just has to go buy another one. So who knows? I don't know. So yeah, there's no information on regards to that rig fire that was here in Quartzsite. That, I believe there's been 3 rigs that have burned in Quartzsite so far. 3 of them. One on the north LVH, and then there's one that burned, of course, here, which this is not a BLM. This is just your motorhome park. But it's a good price here. They got $200 a month plus your electric. That's pretty good deal. Pretty good deal here. I don't see a better deal anywhere else. I looked around too. before it came here. How long did it burn? I would say it burned a good hour. An hour before they actually had it completely put out. I heard the sirens, and I got up. I didn't really pay any attention. I just thought, okay, there's a siren, but the sirens were more and more and more, right? More abrupt. So I finally got up, and little behold, I looked, and there it was. The rig was, I mean, it was a good freaking bursting flame, huge. If you caught any of you caught that video, I mean, the flames were really shooting up really good in that fire. So, let's see, methane gas is flammable, was caused from black tank. No, it wasn't caused from the black tank. I don't know. Nobody knows. I can't say. It'd be speculation. From my in my personal opinion, since mine caught fire, that was from the icebox. I would say, I bet any amount of money it was caused from the icebox. That's what I say. Those things heat up and they smolder. You know, they heat up. I'm just telling you, that's just personal experience for me. So let's see. Let's see. Cowboys Hippie Live. How much love to everyone in their families from Quartzsite, Arizona. Oh, you're in Quartzsite? You're in Quartzsite too? Yeah, come visit me, man. Bring your lawn chair. Come sit out. Come sit out in mid-afternoon. Right now it'd be probably pretty good. I just bought myself a new camp chair, so I got to do a review on it. As I open it up, I'll do a review on the chair. I just did while I did this video here, I did a review on the what do you call this thing? Sleeping blanket. It's not a sleeping blanket. It's actually a electric blanket. See, so, and it works good. So, bring bed. What? No, there's no bed bugs. No bed bugs. Sorry to say. I'm glad there isn't. But I know who's got them though. I can tell you where they're at. They're with Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris has got them. So, let's see. I work at the Coyote grocery store. Oh, you work at Coyote? All right. Okay, yeah, you guys deliver to me. I'm one of your big customers here. All the deliveries. See, since I can't physically go get my groceries, if you had an electric scooter, I could do it. If I had a basket, scooter, I definitely could do it. But you guys, that technology is not here in Quartzsite, unfortunately. You got two small grocery stores. Now, if you went to the border at Ehrenberg, I could do that because then, they got Albertsons, they got scooters, and what's the other place? Trying to think of the other grocery store there besides, there's only two. Blythe doesn't have a whole lot either, Let's see, they got, can't think of the name. Smart and Final. They got a Smart and Final, and they got an Albertsons, in case you guys don't know. And they got a Schoolie Palooza going on right now. So, that is going on. I mean, that's not my gig. It's noisy out there. There's music blazing till 3 in the morning. Nah, it's not for me, man. If I could, walk around and party and, do that kind of stuff, then I could say yes to it. But otherwise, I flat out say no. Let's see. Schoolie Palooza's over. That didn't last long. Oh, the tribe people were out there. The what do you call it? Aja was out there. No, maybe they were. I don't know. You never know where they're at, Let's see. What you said. Davy's Ranch is just going to exist. Yeah, it's just going to be there. I'll go there in the summertime. I own the property, so I'll use it. I'll use it as I see fit to use. I got it. Big Tim's been out there. Yeah, Tall Tim, My Life, he's been out. He's been at the Davy's Ranch. He helped me pack my stuff from the RV into the shipping container. So we got that. Jeffrey, he doesn't want to be part of this channel. It's up to him, man. It's up to him. Not up to me. He just chooses to be a mean person. That's all. I can't fix people wanting to be mean, you know. Just can't do it. Ed is going crazy with the snow. Oh, is that your boyfriend, Ed? That's your new guy that you got, Janice? Ed? Let's see what we got. Let's see, can't accept any offers lower than. You know, I could sell it for dirt cheap, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to give it away. There's no point. I can afford it. I can afford the place, so I'm keeping it. People would love for me to sell it off, and then they pay me nothing for it and just take it over. I'm not going to do that. That's just not something I want to do. So I'm keeping it. You know, I got. It's not hurting me financially. It's not hurting me. I got income coming in. I don't care. It's just it's there. You know, it's in the Flagstaff area. It's all that needs to be said on it. So we're gonna let that ride. Gonna let it ride. What's that song called? Let it ride. We're gonna let it ride. What was it? Who did that song? I can't remember. Boondocking with Boomer. Got Boondocking with Boomer in here. Let's see who else we got. Let's see. So yeah, we got some good people in here, man. Got some good things going on here. But yeah, Davy's Ranch is good. You know, if I had a helping hand that was on the property, we can, you know, we get rid of the pack rats on the property. You know, keep pack rat buckets out there and get rid of them. You know, you can control it. You know, all I gotta do is get control. Let's see. What do we got here? The Aja might be throwing rats. No, Aja's not at her property. Aja is in Yuma, Arizona. It was the last video. But who knows? Aja was in Quartzsite for a long time. So those guys could be in Quartzsite for all I know. They could be. Yeah, if I sold the property, I could probably sell it for $10, Revelator. $10 probably all I get. I do know that acres are going for about $2 grand an acre. Yeah, it's $2 grand an acre is the price. So $2 grand an acre. Right now. That's rock bottom price. They ain't going lower than that. It's not going to go any lower. Or any higher right now. So let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 20,000. The price of my property is 20 grand right now. Way less than what I paid for it. So I lost money on the deal. I definitely lost money. Now, this has been my only loss in real estate in Phoenix. Phoenix is I've always made money. But you know, the money I made on my house that I had, you know, I made good money there. So yeah, I made, you know, $100K on my place. So I did good. I did good there. So the money I might have lost there, I kind of made up on what I made at the you know, my regular property that I had in the Phoenix area. So I can't complain. I'm not complaining. You know, money. I don't care if it's worth zero. There's 10 acres sitting there. Rats are sexually attracted to cat piss. Get a bunch of cats. Rats are attractive to cat piss. I didn't know that. I didn't know rats got sexually, you know, attracted, you know, or they get aroused by the cat piss. I didn't know that. Before COVID, man, it's $2K an acre out there, and that's rock bottom. Ain't going any lower than that. I talked to several realtors, so they told me that's rock bottom. That's way worse than rock bottom, actually. 2K is like, I mean, you can buy. You could go. Camper Van Kevin's got a property up there in Sholo, in Concho, for for seven for 17,500 for 2 acres. That's as rock bottom as it gets. But you get nothing with it. You got to remember what you're getting when you buy the land. You got to remember that too. What's on the land? What resources do you have on the property? Mine has already been tested for septic. It's approved for general septic. Most you got to get the alternative system, which will cost you about $75K for a septic, and then a general system costs you about $30K, about $30,000 for a septic system, a general one. And then let's see. Oh, and I got electricity on my property too. But in order to get the electricity hooked up to run, they need you gotta have a metal building, and you gotta have it permitted. But before you do that, before you do all that, before you can get electricity, what I'm trying to say is you have to have septic. Septic has to be put in before they'll run any electricity. And then you can have electric, you can have your flush toilet. Life can be good for you, with a nice mobile home or something, tiny home, whatever. I got a fifth wheel on the property. So yeah, there's a fifth wheel there already. So there's some value. There's a fifth wheel already there. There's a water tank already there. There's electricity. But yeah, I got solar. I even got solar panels. I got 400 gallon tank of propane that's out there too. So it's full. Yeah, so I've got all that. I got some resources there. Fill up the water. The 1600. 16 was it 1,600 or 1,020 gallon water tank, so you could fill that up for, I forget what the cost is. I'd have to think, I got it in my notepad here in the phone, but how much water would be to fill that tank. But there's no point. It'd be better to get like two 275 gallon water tanks and just fill those up. But they won't fill those up. You'd have to fill them up yourself, because their minimum is the size of my big tank. Otherwise, they won't come out. So, and you need a little small pump. You get yourself a Bill's pump. You can get one at Walmart that's going to shoot a lot of pressure water. Yeah, you can just hook up a hose to it, and you have yourself a freaking powerful water coming out from that hose from the pressure, So, just all I'm saying. Yeah, if you guys want to help, Tasha, you come out and help. I mean, you got physical strength. We could do something. We could do some work at the ranch. I already told Revelator if he builds me something, he'll get free rent. I'm not going to give him. I'll let him use an acre of land, yeah, but he'd have to also build us a garage that we could park our vehicles in, and then that way we don't have to worry about the pack rats. Yeah, put a garage door, seal it good, make sure we got a good seal on it, and yeah, permanently disabled. I don't see myself becoming undisabled, that's for sure. You know what I mean? I mean what I say. If I don't say so myself. Let's see, let me get this freaking control switch down there. Let's see what we got going on here. Got some sunshine out here. Let me see here. Let me turn the, what's it called? There's outside. There, we got some outside. There you go, Quartzsite, Arizona. There's the camp. And then we got some more over here. Can't really see too good. There's a couple mobile homes over there. We got some rigs over here. that's about it, man. That's about it. I don't know what else to say here. Been on here a while. Been on here 45 minutes. We got 15 people in the house. Let's see. Now, we got some new people here, too, you know. So, like I said, we got quality people coming in here. Let me see who all, if they're still here. We still got Janice here. Boondocking with Boomer. That's somebody that's recently been coming in here. And I believe that they're in Quartzsite, too, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Thanks for coming to my... Janice, thanks for coming to my live stream last night. Boondocking with Boomer. I'll go into your live stream. Of course, last night I was watching a program on Hitler. They're trying to find out. They definitely know Hitler did not die in Russia or Germany. Excuse me. He did not die. He escaped, and they got proof of it. Yeah, they were able to get proof on that. So he made his way to Argentina. That's where Hitler ended up. Lived his life till he probably died. He probably died when he was 70 years old. Who knows? But, you know, they had one relative they had to find out to get some DNA from. They asked her if they can get some DNA. It was Ava Brown's, one of her only remaining relatives. And she said flat out, no, you're not getting my DNA. Get out of here. Go take a hike. You know what, they could do to get DNA? Just go in their trash bin. Just go in the trash bin. You can get DNA out of that. She throws a paper cup away. You can get the DNA off of the edge of the rim of the cup. A lot of ways you can get DNA. Hitler was Walt Disney. Well, if you just grow a little mustache, how many people grew a mustache? Like right at the inner part of the underside of your nose. I've never known anybody to grow a mustache like that and trim it that way. I've never seen it. So, U.S. government gave all them jobs over here. A lot of them, they, like in Russia, like all the big name people, they, that are, in the government, which is basically a communist government. They still believe in communism there in Russia, but, because they're now taking over anybody that own property. The government's just taking all their properties over. So they've gone back to the old school way. So, Revelator is a carpenter, but I don't think he wants to trade, I don't think he wants to trade labor for free rent. He just wants free rent, and that's it. And then I'd have to build whatever. That's the way it would be with Revelator. So, that's his terms. See, and I don't have to go by those terms, See here. Skin's really dry. It's really dry out here. It's the Operation Paper Shack at the... But yeah, Revelator doesn't... he's not interested. So what can I say? He doesn't want to trade free rent for labor. So I tried to do that with somebody else too. They didn't want to do it either. So free rent for labor. They didn't want to do it. I'm not pushing anybody either. I'll just leave everything sit naturally like it is and let it fly, Let's see, I can see that. Yeah, it was, in case everything comes, let's just say the world comes to a crumbling whatever. I got a place I can go and hang out. And nobody's going to find me out there. It's in the middle of nowhere. But I got solar already there. I've got like 400 watts of solar panel sitting out there. So I've got a water tank. I got a propane tank. I mean, I got, if I had somebody that could build me, like a garden, well, it don't take much to build a garden. And get a rototiller, and rototill, and then put 2x6s in, stake it out, and then go ahead and plant your garden, your lettuce, tomatoes, cucumber, onion, potatoes, stuff like that. Yeah, there's some basic stuff right there that you can live off the land, But in the wintertime, you could do something there for the winter to keep warm. You could probably survive it. I think it's got a couple good snowstorms out there, but it's like 6,600 feet elevation, so it's not, it doesn't get a ton of snow. See, Aja does great with that. Yeah, Aja's good with gardening. Aja's right down the street from me. Aja's property is about 2 miles from my property. Exactly 2 miles away. Just on the opposite side of the road. I'm to the east side of the road. She's on the west end. But she's about 2 miles north of me. She's in between me and the water, the place where you get water up there. Yeah, so there's a watering station up there that, and then, you get the proper hoses and stuff and you just go in there and fill her up. Put it on a trailer, your water tank's on a trailer, and drive to your property. Boom. You got plenty of water for the pack rats, So, are you a prophet or something? Am I a prophet? I believe in the Lord, Revelator. That's all I can say. I believe in the Lord. I talked to him this morning. So, that's all I can say. That's all I can say at this moment, All you need is garlic and coffee. Garlic and tomatoes, cilantro would be good, because then I can make all the salsa. I can make all the salsa I want. Garlic, cilantro, white onion. And tomatoes. That's my salsa sauce, man. Very easy thing to make. Oh yeah, and a little bit of salt in with the salsa. But yeah, so sea salt or some kind of salt. I just, salt's cheap, You could buy tons of salt, but I don't add salt to my food most of the time. Unless I need to, I think I'm gonna have a garden salad tonight for dinner. Got a head of lettuce, I got a head of cabbage too. So I can make my own sauerkraut. Not that I want to do it. Takes about 4 days to make it. All you gotta do is cut thin strips of cabbage and put it in a glass jar. You need to use glass. Can't use plastic. And then you're going to put a little bit of sea salt in with that. And what that's going to do is you're going to let it ferment for about 4 days. And it's going to ferment, and it's going to turn it into sauerkraut. That's all there is to that. And then a bunch of kielbasa. Get yourself a whole bunch of pigs. And then you kill one of the pigs, and then you get all the meat off the pig. You get all the bacon and meat and pork, that you want, from the pig. Let's see here. I'm gonna take a little rest here. Hold on a second here. Oh, I can do it. Oh. I just got some food from the Coyote. One of the dudes there, he actually works at the Coyote in Quartzsite. So I told him I'm a customer there. So if you're coming this direction, over here, just, pick up something simple, something easy. I'm good right here. I got plenty to drink. I got plenty of water. I'm hooked up to water here, so I'm in pretty good shape. Probably got those trimmer monsters. Steel shipping container. I don't think there's anything under that shipping container. That thing's heavy. God, do you imagine how heavy that thing is? That 40-foot steel shipping container. That's got to weigh. Put it this way, it's going to take a big effort to try to pull it out of there. Somebody wants to try to steal it, good luck. They end up breaking their back trying to do it. That's all I could say. You got lots of beer. No, I don't. I haven't had a beer in a long time. A beer. I don't even know who sells beer here. I'd have to call Coyote and see if they even carry beer there. I don't, like I said, I'm not a drinker, so I've got Pepsi in here and I got root beer in here. Got those two things. I got water, root beer, and Pepsi. I got some tortilla chips, but I didn't get any cilantro, so that's the one thing I needed to make my salsa sauce. Now, if I don't put cilantro in there, I guess I'm okay, you know. Taking 20-minute hot showers. Yeah, well, I take showers I put water in a pan and I don't boil it, but I get it warm and I put soap on my rag and that's how I shower, you know. It works. It's just the same way they do it like in the Navy when those guys, when all the sailors are on ship, yeah, that's how they take a shower. They don't take, showers and let water run for 10, 15 minutes. There's no way they could do that. They simply just they just go where there's a batch of warm water and they just clean themselves up with a rag and soap and a rag, handy wipes, whatever. Whatever they do on the ship, I don't know. I could probably watch a YouTube video on how the Navy sailors clean up. I'm sure there's some videos on that too. So I'll look into that. What happened to the bread video? Oh, I still got to do that yet, Revelator. I don't have a roller. I can't do it without a roller, guy. I need a wooden roller. That's the one thing I need to get. I'm waiting on that. Until then, I can't do anything baking wise because I have to roll the dough out. First of all, the mixer has to create the dough, and then I got to knead it a little bit. Knead the dough, just a matter of kneading the dough for about a couple minutes, few minutes, whatever, and rolling it up in a ball, adding a little bit of flour, and yeah, so all you do to make the dough basically is you need two things to get it started. You need active yeast and you need 110-degree warm water. That's it. So you add the warm water, throw the active yeast package in there, let it sit for 5 minutes, and then you add the rest of you add a teaspoon of salt, and then you add like a couple tablespoons of sugar. And that's it. And then mix it up. And then, create your dough. There's where you get your pizza. Pizza, pierogies, anything, really. Anything that you want. Now, if you make it more liquidy, you can, add cream cheese and stuff. You can, put baked you can make your own cakes, cupcakes, cakes. You can make strudel. You can... donuts. I'll do a video on making donuts. How does that sound? And I don't need to roll the dough out because I bought 2 packages of the rolls that you get. And so anyways, what I'll do is I just simply have to just take the whole thing and drop it in the oil and just flip it, for about 1 minute, basically, I'm going to say 25 seconds on each side. And yeah, then your donuts. I can make the donut and I make the glaze. You know how you make the clear glaze for the donut, guys? Let me tell you. See, it's in my head. So the glaze, all you need is about, depends on how many donuts you're making, but for the most part, about a half a cup of powdered sugar, and then you mix about a few tablespoons of water with that. And or milk, warm milk or cold milk, whatever, and you just keep stirring it up. Just stir it up, and that's it. That's all there is to it. And then you just dip your donut into the glaze on one side. Now, I've seen them do 2 sides, but I'd rather just do it on one side. That way, you're not getting all that glaze all over your fingers, you know. But yeah, so we got Swedes in here. Yeah. Let's see. Heh, somebody's trying to tell me they're interested in my land. I don't think they are. I don't want to sell right now. The prices are at the lowest point that prices are going to be at, so I ain't selling it. I need a place to stay. You know, and I hang out there in the summertime. I hang out there for a few weeks. So, but anyway. If I had a guy that had a backhoe or whatever, I could make that lot. I could landscape like an acre of it, you know, just an acre, and just put a barricade around the acre, about the acre, you know, or half an acre. I'd say half an acre would be good. Smell like a donut, yeah. But we got Swedes in there. I haven't seen the Swedes in here in a while. We got 16 people in the house. Let's see. A troll responded to the MLS listing. Oh, trolls? I ain't gotta worry about trolls. We'll let the trolls be trolls. And let's see, I got a backhoe in Missouri. Yeah, too bad you weren't out here in Arizona, guy. We could all live off the land, you know. We all help each other, you know. We could do a lot. Imagine that. We make our own Amish land, right? I get some YouTubers, and we make YouTube videos on how to live off the land, and we make you know, lettuce, tomato, garlic, basil. We make all of our herbs and spices, and grow all of our lettuce. Get some pigs, so. You know, so that we have, you know, all the bacon and all the meat, you know. If we could afford a cow that we can, or a couple cows, then we could, you know, we could do that. Have baby cows, grow them up, raise them, and yeah, we got steak, you know. We got ground beef, you know. And I got a stand mixer, so I got a grinder, so you just like grind all the meat, turn the meat into hamburger. I can make hot dogs too, sweet. So all I gotta do is have the casings and you know, and get all the beef and put beef in the casings, and boom, you're done. Twist it off. You got your hot dogs. You know, you got your bratwurst too. Bratwurst, sausage. I got Eckrich sausage in here right now, so. I got one piece of it. That's all I'm going to have for... Actually, I'm going to just make that for dinner. Yeah, get some Eckrich sausage. I can haul 800 pounds in my trailer, or two Walmart women. Two Walmart women, huh? Hey, guy, I've seen some good-looking women in Walmart. Okay, I have. You know, it's not all about... You know, they show all the worst of what they can find to put in a video for Walmart. But Rob, what's his name? Rob Walton owns Walmart. He owns 70% of it. See, I just found this out today. 70% Rob Walton owns, and then his sister owns 30%, or actually 20%, and then Condoleezza Rice is the third owner. She owns 10% of the Denver Broncos, excuse me, not Walmart, you know. But yeah, the only two people that own Walmart is Penner and Walton that own Walmart. It's actually Penner is the sister of Rob, so she owns 30%. Think about that. She owns 20%, and then Rob owns 70%. How did that happen? I thought family it's 50-50, you know, or 50-40. Excuse me. Or it'd be like 40-40 and then 20, or no, it'd be 45 and 45, which is 90 billion, right? And then you give the other 10% to Condoleezza Rice, because that's all she owns right now. It says Rob's not splitting his wealth with his sister properly, you know what I mean? That's what's going on. We got Barbara Mandrell's effect. Don't show them. Don't show them. No, we're not going to do that, Barbara. No. But I'm just saying you can make sausage from the animals, that you could have on your farm. I got a guy that I subscribe to. He's an Amish guy. And he's got all kinds of, he built his own barn. Well, of course, you know how the Amish are. They build everything by hand, They build their own furniture, make their own TVs, tables. They do it all. And they're good with animals too, livestock. So, yeah. So Walmart, yeah, Rob Walmart. Yeah, Rob Walton, excuse me. He owns 70. See, I didn't know this. I just found out because they just bought. That was a good buy on his part. He bought up the Denver Broncos for like, he bought it for like, was it 70, 80? Well, bought it for $100 billion. He paid for $100 billion he paid and bought the Denver Broncos. And then he owns 70%. His sister owns 20%, and Condoleezza Rice owns the 10%. That's how that goes. That's how that wealth is just distributed, basically. So, Walmart's a great place to steal. Believe me, I worked at Walmart. I know. I know how people steal. And when they steal, you let them steal. You just let them do it. Because you don't go up to somebody that's trying to steal something, you're going to end up getting shot. Walmart's theory was you let the people steal. And then if they can take a big 40-inch TV or 75-inch TV and just put it in their cart and walk out the door with it. And nobody's going to stop them. And they tell you not to stop them too. So you don't worry about it. So if somebody wants to go that far, they can certainly do it. But I advise them to do it very quickly because cops come by really quick too. They got a different telephone line to get to the cops to come in there, and once somebody's trying to steal something, they come rather quickly. So, depends on when you're stealing something of that much cost, then, the added cost, there's a certain amount that turns into a felony. And of course, the little piddly amounts are just misdemeanors. And the cops, they don't want to do nothing unless you're going to get a felony out of it. If it's not a felony, they don't want to deal with it because it's just going to come off their record, with just a simple misdemeanor charge, And see, how did you go from rocket science to... Well, because I got laid off in between my layoff span. I got laid off from my high-tech job, which was Tech Group Scottsdale. I got laid off from them, and in the layoff period, I went to work for Walmart. I became a department manager. Well, first of all, I was stocking overnights, and then from that experience, I ended up becoming a working during the daylight hours as a associate in working sporting goods and hardware, and then from there, I ended up becoming their. They fired the department manager, and then that's how I became the department manager for 2 different departments. So I learned how to do all that through the regular guy. He trained me. And then, so when I took it over, the whole job was just scanning the department, so you get all your stuff ordered. And after that, you got your associate, and he does all the stocking, so you just tell him what to stock, And then if you want to make an end cap, you just tell them to do an end cap, In other words, you get a big feature item, and then you end cap it. You put it on the end of the aisle so people could see the item, and then you put your pricing. And the hard part for me is when they do the switchovers. When I got to change all the items to different aisles and stuff like that, and Then we lose some items, have to put some new items in. That was the challenging part of the job. That was a part of the job you didn't want. But they did hire somebody to do that, where they come in and they put in. But then you got department manager has to assist with that. But that was that part. But then I lost that job, and when I lost that job, I went back to high tech. I went to a company, another molding company, injection molding company in the Phoenix area. I worked for those guys for 5 years, and then I got laid off from there. And then from there, I ended up with being disabled and blah, 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 blah. So, and from that to where I am now, which is, now I'm just a YouTuber. Now I'm just a YouTuber out and about. So that's what RV Davey is right now. He's just a simple YouTuber, just like you guys. You guys are simple YouTubers as well. So, you guys could be doing the same thing. You guys could all be live streaming, I'd like the Swedes to do a live stream. I'd love to come into his channel. There's a couple people I'd like to come into their channels. I don't think, it's the Swedes, they usually upload, though. They usually do uploads. I'm going to be doing more of that, Yes, I make the best. You make meatballs, huh? What do you put in your meatball? Your meatballs, I should say. What are your ingredients, Swedes? For me, I make meatballs too, but I don't do them all the time. I usually just make it simple. I just break up the hamburger, then I just make my sauce. And then I just throw tomato sauce in there with some tomato paste and some oregano and some garlic, and that's it. I'm done. Oh, maybe a little bit of sugar, just to give it a little sweeter taste. That's about it. Then I cook it over a period of time, and if I want to, I take that same sauce and I turn it into sauce for stuffed cabbage, spaghetti. What else? Trying to think what else I make with it. Chili. The only thing different with the chili is I add what's it called? Cumin. I add cumin and chili powder for the chili, but basically the same sauce. But I don't cook it that long. I just cook it for about an hour. That's about it. 45 minutes, you're done. Add your crackers to taste, some cheese, boom, you're done. You're good to go, man. Human flesh, I would never eat human. Believe me, I would never do that. Oh, man. I can't believe that one dude, what was his name, that went to prison. He was killed in prison, but what was his name? I couldn't believe how he was killing people and then eating the people. Oh, that's just, I just can't. I can't stomach that. That's just way, way too weird. That's as weird as weird gets, But that is just so sick. How somebody could kill another human and then eat the remains of the human being. I can't. Cannibalism is what it's called. I just can't believe it. I have to believe it because it happened, But shoot, that's as sick could be, That's somebody that's just, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It grosses me out. I just can't, I mean, it's bad enough that we're eating pigs and we're eating cows and, see, we go to a grocery store and, just think if we didn't have a grocery store, how would we get our food? We'd have to be like a wild animal. And we'd have to hunt the animals to get all of our food if there was no grocery store. Davey's in love with snake. I like snake channels on YouTube. I like to watch this because they're entertaining. Watching the wildlife is very entertaining to me. I like it. That's something I like to go to. I say, I have to go to the food bank. Now that's a place I'd like to know if there's a food bank here in Quartzsite. Because then I could go to the food bank. Nocturnal Ned has Weedhead Chris turned his back. Oh, I don't talk to those guys. They weren't friendly with me the last time I was around there, so no, I don't associate with them. I stopped associating with them altogether. I do my own thing now. I do my own thing. See, feed Jose. So yeah, Tasha's got to feed Cookie. So Cookie's got to eat. So I don't know what Tasha feeds Cookie. You know, I don't know. You have to ask Tasha that. I said, take Jose to the soup kitchen or get Meals on Wheels. How do you get Meals on Wheels, Tasha? How do you do that? How do you do that? I'd like to know, because I certainly don't get that, and I don't know how they get it. Meals on Wheels. Now, I don't think they have that courtside here. I don't think they do. But I wasn't able to get it, and I'm disabled, and I'm low budget, and I can't get that stuff. You know, that's off the table for me. I guess if you're a woman, I guess you get it. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Let's see. Meals on Wheels. It sounds good. You know, they bring you a cooked meal. See, I was getting that in Flagstaff. A guy would go get the food. He'd deliver it to everybody that needed food. He'd just go pick up how many, or 4 or 5 trays, you know, and that's what he would do. See, when I go back to Flagstaff, I'm just going to go to the food kitchen. I'm just going to go to the kitchen and just get my food and just eat there. You know, just be one meal a day. Yeah, Meal on Wheels is for truly disabled people, not people that lie about their condition. Oh, like me? You know, like people like me? Nocturnal Ned? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I lie about my condition. Certainly do. No, I'm disabled by a federal judge. I could prove it. I've got a handicap license plate, so I could definitely prove that. I got my license plate. It's on the vehicle, and been disabled by a federal judge. Oh yeah, they took me to court with all this. Yeah, I'm legally paralyzed. Yeah, my feet don't work. I can't move the feet at all. There's my feet right there. See? Can't move it. I have to do this. Look at this. Look at this. Check this out. See how loose that is? See how loose that is, guys? It don't even move. Yeah, it doesn't even move. I can't move it. I don't feel it. I have no feeling, nothing. And that's just the way it is. Clear forgery, then report me then. Report me. Go ahead and report me. Tasha's not a troll, for one thing. Then go ahead and report me. You're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to waste your time. Yeah, I wanted my RV's not in touring condition. See, it's rather cluttered here. So I got a cluttered set. Got all my water over here. Got, you know, stuff thrown around for the grocery shopping, and that's just the way it is for now. And then, let's see. Here. Barbara, just report the trolls. Well, basically, this channel is kind of like a troll channel, isn't it? Isn't it basically a troll channel? I got some fresh broccoli. I'm going to eat some fresh broccoli today, too. I got 3 stalks of it. I might as well eat it up, you know. Fresh broccoli. Yeah, I'd like to get a bunch of fresh. I mean, I could just live off of broccoli. Be simple. I really like. I like cauliflower. You know, boiled up cauliflower. Let's see. You should do a cleaning video. Yeah, that would be a good video, wouldn't it? Yeah, cleaning video. second here. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what we got. Yeah, Davy. Yeah, Davy. Yeah. Davy, that would be the word for it. We got 14 people. We did, that's a big, we got a big long stream going here. Kept nice and warm last night. It wasn't as cold that night. Last night, I think it got down to like 40. And once it gets up to like 45, it'll be perfect. It's like the perfect temperature. Because it's been like 32 for like 31, 32 degrees for like the last week. Or 2 weeks, I should say. So it'll be heaven to be able to get the temperatures up about another 10 degrees, at least to warm up for the morning, you know. Davy is a good egg, yeah, that's it. The good egg, yeah. You were thrown out of Whataburger on East Bell Road for loitering. No, I wasn't. I was never thrown out of any Whataburger. What are you talking about? We got a bad troll here. I'm going to time them out. Hold on, let me time them out. No, it's not. It's a Christian channel, lady. I believe in God. We're gonna get rid of them. Hold on. Let me. Okay, we took them out. They're out of here for a while. Let's see. Can't you get prosthetic feet? They'd have to cut your feet off to do that, I think. And I don't think we're gonna go that way. Unless my foot rotted or something, then they would have to cut the foot off. But my foot actually, I have good circulation going all the way down to the foot, up all the way up my leg actually. So since it is that way, they're not gonna do anything for the feet. I wish they could. Believe me, I wish there was something that could be done, because I'd certainly try to do it. Problem is, you know, I'm on the road here, and it's kind of hard to do stuff when you're on the road. Aren't you due for a facility visit? Didn't your benefits reset for the? I got to look into stuff. Look into that. Let's see. You should get some legs like Oscar. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be nice to have that, Tasha. But I think they cut his feet off. He went to prison. The dude got like what? How many years in prison did he get? I don't even know. You'd have to look him up. I do know he went to prison for killing. He shot somebody that he knew, I believe. So, but I don't know the whole story. You'd have to go into the history books there on that one and look up some of this. Some of that stuff, you know, you have to look it up. But I do know he went to prison. I just don't know how many years he got. Probably got about 20 years in prison. He killed somebody, but he said it was an accident. So I don't know. I think it was his wife or girlfriend or something like that. They probably hit him with V2K. I don't know. I don't know what. Like I said, I don't know all the information on it. You'd have to go into probably do a YouTube on it and probably find out. But I don't know. I never looked into that. It's just not something. Let's see, what day is your? Every day is wash your feet day. Every day, yeah. I just take a damp rag and just wipe the foot down. That's all there is to it. Not much to it, really. Oh, and add what do you call it? Skin, not skin cleanser, but I take cream, you know, like skin cream. I put skin cream on for the feet. It's diabetic skin cream. Is what it is, basically. Let's see, Shit Tubers Remental. That's an interesting channel name. Interesting channel name. Let's see, they probably. So you should, yeah, but they're not. I wish I wish I had something you could put over the feet that go onto the legs, so you can have firm, so you don't fall over. You think there'd be something they could put on like that to do that you can actually clamp onto your leg. I just don't know what they. I don't think there's anything that they have with all of our technology and all of everything in our health system. You think they'd have something out there that could make it so that I can walk again. Without grabbing onto something. But I don't. And I don't have anything. Believe me, I made my efforts. Now, if I went into Phoenix, I probably, could do something, but you can't camp out in the Phoenix area with an RV. You just can't do it. I mean, I could, but I'd have to hang out at Cracker Barrel up in North Phoenix, which was right by, what's his name? Revelator Phoenix says that he was in California or Los Angeles is where I don't believe that. I believe he's right there hanging out at Cracker Barrel and in Walmart up there in Anthem. That's where I think he's at. Of course, they did get some snow up there in the Phoenix area just the other day. So they did get some snow about Carefree Highway and I-17. They did get some snow over there. No, I'm not doing that, Tasha. No, what I was thinking about doing was going. You ever seen that movie, The Conjuring? They named the house this Conjuring house after the movie. But anyway, what I was thinking about doing, two people bought the Conjuring house, and they're renting it out. So you could go through tours into the place, or you could rent the place for the night. I was thinking about bringing somebody with me, and we go rent the place out for the night. Do just do kind of like a simple investigation in there. Yeah. Simi Valley. Now, how'd you get your truck fixed, Revelator? How'd you get your truck fixed? That's a big ride for not, you said you said your pump was out. Your fuel pump went out on you. Remember you told me your fuel pump was out? And you had to pull the whole fuel pump, the whole gas tank out? You didn't what? What didn't you do? What didn't you do? I never said my fuel. Yeah, you said you had to pull you said you had to pull your tank out. Your fuel tank. You told me that. Let's see, the Magnesium Motel, and it's so haunted and cursed it's set for demolition. Demolition, huh? Really? It's that bad? That doesn't make the spirit go away, you know that. The spirit's going to still be there. Because the spirit comes from the ground, The spirit's just everywhere. So it's just that area in general. Let's see. I said I think I have a short in it. Well, then you said you didn't want to travel anywhere with it, remember? You said you didn't want to travel because of the fact that you said it could break down on you. You said I need to drop the tank. Quit. I said if you knew that the problem, if there was a short in the fuel pump, yeah, you'd have to drop the tank to do it. But you're telling me it fixed itself. That's what you're saying. So you told me you had a problem, but why didn't you pay somebody to go look at it? Why didn't you have somebody check it out? It wouldn't cost you that. If you came to Quartzsite, they got people that do that for free. They got mechanics all over this place that works for free. They'll do anything you need for free. Drop your tank, whatever. Let's say when you're near, yeah, you had to drive. So Simi Valley. Where is Simi Valley? I don't know where Simi Valley is. Let's see, the demons are all over the. Yeah, they're all over the parcel of the land, Tasha. Yeah, so I don't care what. See, if they build another building there, it's going to be haunted too. Just that area in general is going to be haunted. Let's say you park your car there for the night. You could be haunted by the demon. Yeah. Yeah, demons can get you from they can get you anywhere, really. Yeah, that's how demons work. Let's see, I tried. Yeah, well, I don't have your number, so I can't unblock something I don't have. You know what I'm saying? I can't unblock a number. You got a new telephone number, guy. You got a new phone. That's what I'm telling you. You have a brand new phone because I tried to call that your number, and it's not in operation. It's not in operation. Luxury condos they'll be inherited. Exactly, Tasha. That's exactly true. You're right on the money on that one. They're gonna haunt you. Because they're in the air just around that landmass. So the demons will, whatever they build there, the people are going to be haunted by it. It's a fact. I tried giving you the prefix, dude, but you couldn't understand the prefix. So you did get a new telephone number. Would that be true? Is that true that you got a new telephone and a new number? I'm just waiting to hear back from you. You can put your telephone number in my email. Do you have PayPal? Yes, I have PayPal, Cherry Pop Tarts. I do have PayPal. Yeah. Yawning. Let's see here. Let go. Well, come on out, Joni. I don't want to be out there. It's cold as hell, man. It's cold enough down here. It's been 31 degrees at night here in Quartzsite. So, but if you go there, the morning temperatures are in the single digits. We're talking, it goes almost below zero there. It'd be about like 4 to 5 degrees on average during the night. That's freaking cold. I don't think I can handle that. I could barely handle 28 degrees. You know, and it's going down to like 4 or 5 degrees at night. That's pretty chilly. I don't know about you, but I think that's cold. Cold, you know, when it gets down to almost 0 degrees. Just think, if you sit outside in 0, you know what happens to hamburger, don't you? You know what happens to water? It freezes up to a block of ice. So guess what? You stand out there, you'll become frozen just like a block of ice. Think about that. Yeah, I don't even want to think about it. Let me hold on a second. Let me try to do something here. Let me try to put the link in. See if I got the link here. I told Todd to send the link in a text. I'll have him text me another link. Because I don't have the link. Hold on a second here. I'm trying to Enter your chat. Let's see. That's funny. It's not working. That's weird. I don't get that. Enter. Let's try. Okay, now I might be able to do something. Hold on a second here. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, you gotta do it this way. It won't turn. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to put the link in for the PayPal. Hang tight here, guys. Let's see here. Let's see. HTTPS. I think it's. Yeah, it's a double. Okay, where is it? Let's see, I'm trying to find it here. Trying to find it. Where the heck is it? That and then / and I think it goes, let's see. I'm trying to figure the link for my PayPal. It goes HTTPS. I'm trying to think of the abbreviation for it. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. That's right. Let's see here. I'm going to post it in here. I'm going to try to get this right here. Let's see. PayPal.com. Let's see. / 1 / let's see, let's see, and then I go, let's see, we're going to figure this out. Let's see, PayPal. I think it goes PayPal.me / okay, we're gonna get this right here. Hold on, I'm gonna get this right here. I think I'm doing it right. Let's go. So let's go 65. I believe that is correct. Let me know if it's not, but I think it is. Let's see. You always forget the... No? Did I forget the S in it? I don't think I did. Let's see. HTTPS. PS is in there. Yeah, that's in there. TTPS. Yeah, TTPS. I got it. It's all right. It should be correct. Let's see. It goes www.paypal.com / paypal.me. I think that's correct. Did that work, Cherry? Pop-Tarts? Let me know if that works. Let me know if it worked for you. I'll have Straight Jacket type what it's, the thing, the whole whatever code in on my text, and then I'll have it in the text. Thought I did, but I'll have to go back to his text and look. I think I got this right. Just let me know if I didn't. Doesn't work. I'll get it to work, Cherry. Let me. I'll get a hold of Straight Jacket and I'll get the passcode right. Let me see. Let me click on that myself here. Hold on a second. Where is it? Let's see. Yeah, it's not working. It's weird. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, I don't have Super Chat. They took it away from me. and I don't know how to get it back. So let's see. I'll get cherry Pop-Tarts. I'll get it. I'll tell you, there's another way. I'm trying to think of another way you could do it. I'll get a hold of Straight Jacket on this. He watches the videos anyway. I'm pretty sure I got that right. It's a matter, because I know one thing I'm doing. Just tell me if the. Let's see. Can we do? I don't have super chat, but Cherry, do you know how the code abbreviation goes? Isn't that abbreviated right? Correct? Isn't it abbreviated correctly or not? Tell me if I did something wrong on the abbreviation. Type in what I should have, because I just gave you all that information. Now type it yourself and see how it should be according to you. Okay, I'll go from your standpoint, and then we can get it right. Just type it in and put it into the. Type it in and I'll retype it in. How's that sound? So we can get some help in here. Just let me know. Go ahead and type it in. You're no longer blue. Why? Well, cherry Pop-Tarts could do it too. Cherry Pop-Tarts could do it. How about you do it, Cherry? I'll get the passcode. Don't give it away. I am charity. Cherry Pop-Tarts, I am charity. You know that. I'll get the code. You could type it in, Cherry. Type it in. Type it in. All you gotta do is type it in, and then I'll retype it, and it'll work. That's all it is to it. That's all there is to it. Go ahead and do that, Cherry. Go ahead and type the passcode as it should be, and I'll retype it. And then it'll work. How's that sound? Go ahead and do that, Cherry. Go ahead and type the abbreviation in. Well, I'll tell you what, Cherry Pop-Tarts. Now go do it. Now go ahead and do it, Cherry Pop-Tarts. Now you can do it. Yeah, I'm able to make money on, I'm able to make an extra $1,000 a month on top of what I make. So that little payment's not going to hurt my account. I'm able to make up to $1,000 a month extra. 1,000 even is what I'm allowed, and that's all I can make. So if I can get the $1,000 donation a month, that'd be great, and then I could do a heck of a lot more. You know, I could drive around a little bit more. You know, I'd have some gas money, groceries, food. It's a big one. Pay the rent where I'm at here. You could send me. I'll tell you what you could do. Cherry Pop-Tarts. Send me a money order. Send me a money order for $200. I could marry Cherry Pop-Tarts. Yeah, I could do that. Cherry Pop-Tarts, go ahead and send the money order in a, send me a money order. Do that. and then I can get the money. I'm waiting on cherry Pop-Tarts. I'll give you the address where you can send the money order. Just put my name in there, then boom, that's problem solved. That's a better solution right there. It'd be instant. I made it so you could type it in. Hold on. Yeah, she's not gonna. Yeah, cherry Pop-Tarts wasn't gonna help me. So. Okay, we're gonna close down the chat, guys. We're gonna shut the chat down. I appreciate all you guys coming in here. Everybody, Josh, Shit Tubers, Remental, Existent Circumstances, Cherry Pop-Tarts, James Gipe was in here. Existent. Yeah, money order would be better because then no money gets taken out, you know. I'm going to try something here. Hold on, let me try something else. Hold on, let me try this. Let me try something else here. Hold on. HTTPS. Where's the colon here? Colon. There it is. And then a /. Let's see. I'm going to do something here real quick. Let's see. PayPal.com. Let's see. /. Let's see. It might be a double /. Let's see. /. Let's see. I'm going to pay PayPal me. Let's see. .me /. I think I'm doing this. Okay, PayPal. I'm going to try this here. See if this works. Okay, 65. You see here. Whoops. I made it to 60. That's all I could tell you. I did that correctly. I did it a little differently. It didn't work. There's something wrong with something somewhere. I'm going to have Straight Jacket figure it out. I'll go into his text. I'll figure it out. You got it to work? Cherry Pop-Tarts, you got it to work? I'll go into the account and I'll look. I'm going to close the stream out, guys. We're going to close the stream out. It's like one slash, son. I did make you a mod. You didn't do anything. You want me to make you a mod again? And then you could show me? Let me know. Let me know, Cherry Pop Tarts. Go ahead and... You didn't see it? I'll do it again. Hold on. I'll do it again. Now you could do it, Cherry. It's right there, Cherry. You could do it. I just made you a moderator. Too many slashes after dot. Well, Cherry Pop Tarts could type it in and let it to go. She could get it to go in because she's a moderator, so she could do it. Cherry Pop Tarts is the moderator, so she can do it. Go ahead and do it for me, Cherry Pop Tarts. Now you got control here. Do you see? Do you see the wrench? Trying to see if you see the wrench. I could see it. It won't let me. All right, let me get this. I'll get it straightened out with Straight Jacket. We'll get it to work. I'll get in touch with you. Got my email, Cherry Pop Tarts. You know what else you could do? You could just send me a money order. You give me a money order. That works just as well. Just give me a money order. Send it to the address that I'm at. I'll give you the address. You can send me a money order. That actually worked just as good. What do you think? Okay, let me... Hold on a second here. Let me... I'll take the moderator off because it won't work. Let's see here. How do I... Okay. You got my email address? Cherry Pop Tarts? My first and last name. Let's see. First and last name 65 at gmail.com. David Slisco 65 at gmail.com. That's my email address. Okay. We got it under control, Cherry Pop Tarts. Somebody said I typed too many forward slashes in there. I think I did it right, but I don't know. I'll get with Straight Check and I'll figure it out. Figure it out. Okay, guys, we're gonna close it out here. I'm gonna close it out. I gotta check some other things. I gotta do some things here. I gotta get some food. I gotta check my blood sugar, guys, and I'm gonna see if I can eat some food. But I gotta check my blood sugar right now. So we're going to close it out, guys. I appreciate you guys for coming, all you guys coming in here. Thank you very much. And we'll catch you on the next RV Davey video, man. How's that sound? We got almost 2 hours. That's about average, on average video for me. 2 hours. I'm not doing a marathon here, so all right, guys. Okay, count of 10, we're going to be out of here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're out, guys. Thank you very much. Catch you on the next one. God bless you guys.